Good evening and welcome to the Triathlon Devs YouTube channel. Today I'm quite dressed up, well as dressed up as I get for me, because Amelia has taken me out this afternoon. Where are you taking me, Amelia?
To the afternoon tea at Brownies.
And what did we have for our afternoon tea at Brownies?
We had sandwiches. The grown-ups had a cup of coffee and we had a scone.
We did, and it was absolutely delicious, wasn't it? And what did you make for me when we were there?
And before it, we did this. And it says, if mothers were flowers, I'd pick you.
Ah, that's super cute. You're going to show it to the camera?
And I also did this on a brownie day.
So this one was the placemat, wasn't it, for
Yes.
the afternoon tea? And then if you put this one up, so hold that one down a bit, hold that one up to the camera. Yeah, that's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And what else have you got me for Mother's Day?
This.
What is it?
It's to put the GoPro on.
It is, isn't it? So it's a chest strap for the GoPro.
Yeah.
So when I'm out running, I don't have to run around with my camera on my little stick, do I?
Or the bike.
Or trying to film on the bike. I can just put it on my chest strap and we can film away. So that is an absolutely awesome Mother's Day present. Thank you very much, darling. Mwah. Love you, moon and back. Last week I had my new Mansfield Tri-Club tri-suit delivered from Apex Custom Clothing. I decided that I needed to get a new tri-suit because the last one I had was too small, I'm not going to lie. I had it for a couple of years, I tried to squeeze into it, but in one of my races I went to the toilet just before the race, came to zip it back up and actually broke the zip on it. I got the zip replaced, but it was too small for me. I tried it on before I ordered it, but then they'd actually made a slight alteration in the build of it in response to feedback, and they'd actually made the arm grippers and the leg grippers tighter, which meant that it was too small for me. So I've decided to go one size up. In my defence, I will say my old tri-suit was a 2XS, and I've gone for a ladies extra small this time. So it is still an extra small, which makes me feel a little bit better. So I thought I would save the grand unveiling for the channel. Let's see what it's like. So it is the Pro Tri-Suit XS Women's. Feels really nice actually. Ooh, good job, Apex Custom Clothing. So that looks pretty decent. Really strong, resistant, water repellent material. It's meant to, the Pro version is meant to offer better compression than the cheaper versions of it. So when you're doing longer races, it's nice to have a bit of compression, particularly on your thighs. So that looks absolutely super. The ladies version has got silicone grippers on the legs, which is great. They almost feel like they've got a little bit of tackiness to them, but they're absolutely fantastic. Particularly if you're doing a pool-based swim, you know, whenever you push off, you don't want to be getting any water ripples under it and extra drag with water going down, so that keeps it nice and flush to your skin. But also when you're on the run as well, sometimes you can get a bit of a problem with the sort of the leg just rolling up a little bit, so that's great to have a really nice silicone grip on it. It's got a nice integrated hidden zip. So again, if we're doing pool-based swims, I know it doesn't really make that much difference for the standard that I'm doing, but the fact that it's an integrated hidden zip reduces the drag. It also reduces any sort of chafing around your neck, which again, when you're spending, you know, when you're doing a half Ironman, you're probably in it for about 10, 11 hours. So the last thing that you want is any chafing around your neck with it, so that's pretty good. It's got 2 rear pockets, 2 mesh pockets on the back, which is fantastic, so you can get a couple of gels in there, or an energy bar when you're out on the bike. The other thing that we're particularly interested in when we're doing longer distances is what the chamois like. Tri-suits are a bit notorious for having a really naff chamois in, which makes it a really unpleasant 3.5 hours in the saddle when you're doing a half Ironman. Actually, that feels lovely, that feels really nice, and that's the kind of thing where it makes the difference buying the pro version and just kind of spending that extra, I think about 25 quid, something like that, 30 quid for it, really makes the difference. All in all, that looks absolutely super, feels really good quality. Let's go give it a try on and hope that it fits. We did actually try these on at our presentation evening in November, so I tried it on, found the suit that fitted me, but then had a few gins if I'm honest, and forgot to write down what size I tried on, and then completely forgot what size I tried on. So I have been having a slight panic that this might not fit me and might be too small. I really hope that's not the case, because it's cost me 90 quid and that's going to be a really expensive mistake if I bought a second tri-suit that's too small for me. So, fingers crossed. Ta-da! It fits. Thank heavens for that. Feels absolutely great if I'm honest. A little bit tight to put on, but that's always the case with tri-suits. They need to be tight for doing pool-based swims. So once you've done a little wriggle to get it over your hips, it feels absolutely fine. Much more room in this one to get the zip up, so hopefully I won't burst the zip on this. But yeah, it feels really nice to be honest. Nice and sort of tight on the thighs, but without being too tight, so it feels like I'm giving my quads a bit of compression. The silicone grippers around the bottom feel absolutely great. That doesn't feel like it's going to be riding up anywhere. The torso bit feels great as well, nice compression with that, again without being too tight, and the chamois feels lovely as hopefully. Well done Apex Custom Clothing, absolutely top-notch job. I'd absolutely recommend them. I'm not sponsored by them, but I will put the link in the comments, so if you want to go and check out their website then you can do, but yeah, absolutely fantastic. Let's get riding in it tomorrow.